Good evening, and welcome to the Turtle Hook Middle School 2019 Winter Concert.
We are the Turtle Hook Middle School music production crew.
What you're going to be watching today is an interview with our faculty and their former students.
So sit back, relax, and enjoy the show.
Hey everyone, this is a special interview I have with Mr. Givens, the band instructor. You already know, professional musician, crazy work he's done. Now, Mr. Givens, when did music come in your life?
From an early age. I grew up surrounded by music. I'm the youngest of three. I'd say from maybe 7 years old on, because my older brother was 6 years older. So church, community, family, I've been surrounded by it all my life.
All right. And why did you choose saxophone?
It was chosen for me.
Oh.
Yeah, in elementary school, I was given first the clarinet, then the saxophone, and
During the winter concert, tell me about your favorite song and why you chose it.
I don't know if I have a favorite song. Not yet. I'll know after the concert, based on how they sound. I really gear everything toward the talents of the members in the band. I'll look and see where we are level-wise and what will best showcase us and choose music from that. I've got a really wide variety of things to choose from, and an incredibly talented band. Students like you.
Thank you.
Hey man, say man, it's your girl Maya here with Nick, a music teacher, a producer, a performer, a writer. I want to ask you a series of questions, Nick. So, at what point in time did you realize that you wanted to make music a career, like your lifestyle?
I think like most kids, they have their hobbies, right? So music was a hobby at first, and I think once I got into the ninth grade and realized that I could go to school for it, I could make money for it, I could provide for a family, that I wanted to take it more seriously.
And how did Turtle Hook Middle School, your middle school, impact how you are today, like what you do today?
The music wing was always the hang, right? That's where everybody hung out. That's where all the friends were made. That's where we came during our lunch period, right? So having Miss Cruz and then having Mr. Givens and at the time Miss Weber being so open to allowing us to really use this as a safe haven. And this was a place that nurtured and provided a level of support for something that is now my career.
Good afternoon, everybody. I am Stephen Williams from the Multimedia Production class, and I am here with Miss Cruz. How you doing?
I am well, Stephen. How are you?
I'm good.
Great.
Why did you choose teaching at a middle school?
I remembered that I met someone and they said to me, because I used to teach high school, and they said to me, when you teach middle school, you still have a chance to make an impact on them before they get to the high school. And that just made me rethink. And now I wouldn't want anything else but middle school.
What is the most memorable experience you've had as a teacher so far?
I think one gift that I have is pulling gifts from my students. So you take a student who's very quiet and they'll sit there and maybe they don't have a lot of friends, they don't get along with, other people because they just say to themselves, I like to encourage everybody to come together, and I'm good at that and bringing that out of them.
Evening, Turtle Hook students, and I'm here with Mrs. Cruz's daughter, Rebecca.
Hello.
My first question is, what's the story on how you started teaching?
So, my mother, Mrs. Cruz, is a music teacher, and ever since I was little, she was always throwing instruments my way.
I know you've helped out at the concert. I've seen you before. What are your experiences like playing at the winter and spring concerts?
So I love how when my mom picks a piece in the beginning of either the spring or the winter concert, from the beginning to the end, to hear the growth and then actually being able to help the students to perform it out. No highlights to me, of course. Everything that I do here, and whenever I'm asked to come and volunteer my time, I'm always very willing because that's where my heart is. God of mercy, please come
orchestra teacher for Turtle Hook Middle School. And yeah, we're gonna ask her a couple of questions. So, how do your students impact the way that you teach? Like, how do they impact your day?
I feed off of my students' energy, and they feed off of mine. We're just a big family.
And how is your experience being a teacher for the past, how many years?
21 years. I've been here for 21 years. This is my 21st year. I love teaching my children. There's nothing else I think I could do or I should be doing, you know, because when I see them, I have students that come back to me. I have a student who's now 31 years old. She comes back to me. She was in my 7th grade. And she's telling me that she's traveling with groups, not just classical groups, hip hop groups. I have other students that are orchestra teachers in the city. And, you know, that's really wonderful for me to know that that's how I affected them in their lives.
Hello, Turtle Hook family. Today I'll be interviewing the amazing BC, aka Classique. Hello. How you doing? Good. So, when did you realize that playing the viola and the violin could be an actual career for you?
Well, actually, Ms. Davis did that. I had her. She was my teacher in Lawrenceville for orchestra, and you know, she would hear me playing little hip hop songs in the back of the room. So she would say, "Play that again, play that again." So she really was the one that pushed me to play in front of everybody and not be shy and stay in the corner and keep it to myself. So,
beside classical music like viola and violin, what is like your other go-to music?
The genres that I like, mainly hip hop and R&B. Those are my favorites and my go-tos. So what I tend to do is incorporate classical into those genres when I'm playing. But yeah, those are my favorites.
I'm ready. I wish that I could bring back the hands of time. I've been mistaken. Can't erase all of the memories, and you've got me misunderstood.